Well, hello everyone. Terry Lee Harrison here, and I am just delighted today to be bringing to you my friend, my colleague, my power partner, Farah Hussain. She's coming to us from the UK. Farah, good day to you, my dear. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How
Oh,
are you?
I am great. It's so good just to have an opportunity to catch up with you here and to be able to introduce you to some of my connections who may have not met you yet. It's hard to
Yeah,
imagine that that's possible, but it can totally be possible, can't it?
of course it can be. Because we joined
Gosh.
forces, was it last year, just before pandemic started?
Yep.
Then you've grown in all that time.
And you've grown in all that time.
I've grown that
So
time. It's just
yes.
crazy. Yeah.
No, it is. It is. I would love it. Oh, I know. I used to have a friend that when he married couples, what he did was he would have the new husband write out the story of when they met and then have the new wife, and then he would read both of them and how different they were. But I would love it if you could give a quick Farah Terry Lee meeting story. It's because yeah, and then I'll share mine. Let's see how close we are.
Well, okay, I'll tell you my story. Well,
Okay.
you know me, I love being on LinkedIn. So I was just scrolling through LinkedIn and I seen one of your posts, and I thought it was very intrigued because you said let's connect, and I'm like, let's connect. No, it wasn't like for me. It was like let's connect on LinkedIn. I thought that's a great idea, so I just clicked the button, and I just sent you a message, and that was it. And then we just had a conversation. But the first conversation was because I was just about to launch Farah Networking and you had already been doing V Team, and we didn't know how we would be able to collaborate. So we had a really good discussion. And then I said, okay, let's just leave it there and let's see what happens. And then afterwards, I think we got back in touch again. So that's
Mm-hmm.
my story. What's your
Mm-hmm.
story?
No, it's so close. It's so close, and it's so yeah. This makes me chuckle it when I think about that. When the guy used to at the weddings read those stories, um, it's not every day that someone like Farah messages you on LinkedIn and says, "Hey, let's connect." And but you all know, you all have been in the conversations, your first conversations when you meet a business owner, and you're like, oh, I'm clicking with this person. I like how they are. There could be something here. You've all had those
Yeah.
conversations, and not all those conversations can turn into, is it going to be, well, it's definitely 15 months later, maybe going close to a year and a half later, where
That's
you're
right.
able to say, this is how we've grown as referral partners, and these are the things we've accomplished in the last year. These are the opportunities we've helped to create for each other and with each other and together. And when they happen, it's a beautiful thing, everyone. And it's truly the power of networking. It's truly what we both are passionate about, is building these relationships. It's not networking that's so powerful. It's the relationships that you build that can be powerful. And it's growing together, don't you think, Farah?
Absolutely, Terry. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I suppose this is just, it solidifies what we talk about networking and building relationships. Because if we hadn't connected, we wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't have met phenomenal individuals. We wouldn't have collaborated. And then things, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? When
Yes.
the pieces start getting together, and then all of a sudden, boom, and you think, then you go back and you think it started from that one connection.
It did. It did. And so a couple lessons, I think, and number one, we have to be showing up on social media. When I'm in Singapore, Farah's in the UK, and then there's all the other people that we know globally in our network. If people won't find us out at that networking face-to-face meeting down the street, right? They're not. They're going to find us out of these places. So number one, we need to be consistent and we need to show up. Number two, don't be afraid to press those buttons, right, Farah?
Yeah,
Press the
exactly.
buttons, have the appointments. Some of them won't be, oh, I like this person. Some of them are going to be, okay, no, that's not a good fit, right?
Yeah.
And then just allow yourself to be on the journey. And I tell the story about how I used to have some mean competition in my town in California. She clearly was kind of nasty and was very intimidated by me, and so for a while I was like, oh, I don't need to talk to my competition. But no, everyone,
Yes.
we want to invite you to have the conversations with your competition, because what if you could serve more people, help more people, and just reach a wider audience together than if you said, can't do it, you know? So what would you like to say about that? Because I know you're
I
passionate
just think
about
it's
that too.
great. I just think you should work with your competition. If they have the same vision and if they have the same mission, we cannot do anything by ourselves. And I think people are fools thinking they can. But when you build relationships and you have that collaboration happening and you connect together, oh my God, that's where the magic happens, isn't it, Terry Lee?
I
Because we
really
did
think
say
so.
to ourselves, how are we going to work together? And I just said just picked up, it was just a message. I said, right, Terry Lee, I'm ready, let's do this. And
Mhm.
that's exactly how it happened. And I
That's
just love it, absolutely love it. And it is a message for everybody. It doesn't really matter if it is your competition. If you get that connection, you like each other, work together. Yeah, because world is your oyster. You know, you can get business from anywhere. And it's better to have the right competition beside you so you can work together as well.
Just like in anything else in networking, there are going to be some people that are your people, right? And
Yeah.
I wake up every day saying I'm looking for the people that are looking for me. And so far in our relationship, we have been able to go down this journey, and the journey's ebbing and flowing. We're in the middle of a pandemic, right? And we don't even know what it looks like on the other side. We had no
We
idea that
don't
first
know.
conversation. We don't know, right? But you will have the people that you will have a conversation with, and it may not be a good fit, and that's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You just keep going and going. And there'll be times I'll say to Farah, hey, I want to introduce you to these people, or hey, come to this meeting. And she's like, okay, no, thanks. And that's okay, right? And
That's
that's
okay.
okay. And that's okay, because it's part of where we are and where we're going. And what I like too is that when you have someone that has your back.
Yes. That's really important. It is really,
Mm.
really important to be out there because, like on social media, we spoke about it, and there's trolls there, and there's people out there that don't like what you do, and it's just ridiculous. So you've just got to make sure that you are speaking to the right type of people and you're supporting whoever is out there. That's really, really important as well.
So important, so important. So I actually invited Farah to come be on screen today because I'm so excited. Her organization is growing, and some of the time zones that she's going to be in are much more friendly to a lot of my network. So Farah, I want to invite you, please share with my people when some more of your meetings are. I'll never forget back when I first met you, and I spoke with my daughter about meeting you, and I said, I don't know what I said. And she said, yeah, how come people just can't join both organizations? You know, why not? Why does it have to be one or the other? Why not both? So please tell us a little bit more about the days and times of when you're meeting, and let's see if we can't invite some people in. Let's all build our networks together.
Absolutely. So I run weekly meetings Monday morning 9 to 10, but that's GMT time. But the exciting thing is every Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock GMT. So that's a time where the international connections and people can come from all over the world, depending on their time zones. And that's what I've decided, because a lot of people have said to me, Farah, we would love to be part of your group, but because of the times we can't make it. So this is why I've heard everybody what they're saying, and we decided to open up every Tuesday, 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening. That's where it works.
Okay, so everybody, if Terry Lee did this right, it would be so Tuesdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Is that right?
Yes.
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 So that's a wonderful opportunity for you to come and meet people. I would say it can be from anywhere, but especially North. This is an opportunity, and this is the one thing I have found in my global networking, Farah, is that people in the UK are interested in meeting people in North America and vice versa, and it's bridging that gap. And so I love it that you're bridging that gap. It offers, Farah knows so many amazing people in her region, and of course beyond. But if you're wanting to come and meet some of those amazing people, being able to attend this meeting on Tuesday will be amazing for you. I'm a member of Farah Networking. Farah is a member of Virtual Team, and just want to do what we can to help lift each other up and support each other. So for everyone that wants any details, please tell them where they go online.
Farah.com, farrahnetworking.com. It's very, very simple. Just put in farrahnetworking.com and all my details will come up on the website. It's very, very simple. It's just networking made simple, efficient and affordable. It's really, really important to keep it simple. It's all about having fun.
Oh my gosh. We do have fun at Farah Networking. There's always questions of the day. And sometimes I'll be like, why did she, like, I don't know. I think yesterday, Farah, serious as a heart attack. I think I said to her, who here is mad that she asked us that question? I forget what question it was right now, but we were like, oh, we don't want to answer that. Or it was just funny. It was just funny. It was just funny. But, relationships are where it's at. So I look forward to the next time that we can banter together a little bit, Farah, the next time that we can announce some type of expansion that one of us has. And because it just means that we're growing together and that we're growing the opportunities for the people that we know, because I know that that's what we're all about.
Yes, exactly. And it's so exciting now. Lockdown is lifting slightly. Things are changing. And we've got our lists up on the board, haven't we? A visual board. You're coming to Scotland and I'm coming to Singapore. We've got it up there.
It's up there, all right. It's up there, all right. Yes. No. If things open up, I'm there next March, man.
Absolutely.
So excited. So excited. What would you like to say for the good of the order in closing as we close out our live? What would you like to say to our amazing
What I would like to say
friends?
is I'd like to invite people to come along on a Tuesday evening. I would like to gift it to our V team members out there, is to come along and come and see for yourself the magic that happens and the connections that happens. So it's a way of me to give back to people as well, and to show them that you can come along and still make connections in the UK or any other area as well. So that's a gift from Farah Networking to all the V team members who can come along at those times.
Awesome. Farah, thanks for that gift. I really appreciate that. And I know that everyone, you'll be very happy that you stopped by. So Farah, till we see each other again on screen, and to everyone else, have a fantastic rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.